Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The three from Bane.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Another shot. Pass to Adams. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Booker with the drive. Phoenix calls timeout. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Paul, and there's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Jackson. That shot off. Oh, great D that time from Craig. The kick to Durant. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Bane. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Craig.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
I love the confidence of Desmond Bane in which he plays with. Not afraid of contact, plays right through it.
The free throw drops for Bane.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Just over a minute and a half in. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Bane. Softly drops in the floater. Bane's got 5 points. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Good, and the setup by Morant.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Brooks, following the score by Phoenix. Back to Morant. And here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
Assisted by
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Durant. Adams grabs the miss. Bane with it. Pass to Brooks. Banked it in off the glass.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
He has 6.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Already ahead by double digits. trying to run away and not look back.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
There's Jackson with the three.
Steven Adams.
Adams, shot's good.
The offensive game plan is clear.
2 minutes
Get it
remaining in the
inside
first.
and
2
go to
minutes.
work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Craig. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. .146 left in the first quarter.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Kevin Durant. First personal
Boy, the
foul.
city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
At
Yeah, I
the
mean,
line
he's
for
in the latter
Grizzlies.
stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. Clock is at 3. Suns keep it alive. Left side Durant. Here's Craig. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
First
I have
team.
to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Booker. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Here's Jackson. 11-point game. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Paul. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third team foul. Shooting from Memphis, Steven Adams. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Craig, no good. Left side Bane. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
The end of the first quarter.
And so
with
it's
the score.
Memphis closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low.
All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Pass to Craig. Over Bane. Craig, no good. Now here's Morant. Adams inside. And it falls for him.
Steven
He's hit
Adams.
3 of his first 4 attempts.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, You're not rooting him out of there.
Craig, he's open. No good. A bit long that time.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Pass to Jackson. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Assist goes
Jackson's
to
got 8.
John Morant.
Oh, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 17. To the inside. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. Aiden gets a double team. Fires from deep. And Aiden with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Brooks, right side. Jackson down low. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
When Jaren Jackson's fully engaged, he's capable of dominating at both ends.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
John Morant.
And that one's good. Morant.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Booker. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Memphis ball.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The size and length of Durant poses problems for defenders, which is why they fouled him.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Durant inside. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 8.
Relentless at the offensive end. KD challenging the heart of the defense.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Bane. To the middle. Outside for Brooks. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
First team foul.
What makes Dillon Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch. Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
And the Suns with possession. 17-point game. Paul. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
2 minutes.
Up top, Durant. Lots of room. The rebound by Jackson.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Brooks. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Outside Booker. Back to Ayton. Pass to Craig. Goes back up. The kick to Durant. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Right side Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
The 3 from Craig. Tries to keep it alive. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
That one misses.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Outside Booker. To win the drought. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
He's off on the second. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Jackson down low. He's got 13.
Jackson Jr.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Pass to Ayton. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater.
The score.
It's been all about Jaren Jackson.
13. The Grizzlies 36.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Craig. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3 from Bane. Gets the 3 to fall.
3-point field goal.
Bane's got 8.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Craig up top. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Bane. And stolen by Bane.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball.
Jackson Jr.
Nice job tracking and coming away with it. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Here's Booker. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And so it's Memphis with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Chris Paul.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Booker goes in. The three from Craig. No good that time. And here's Memphis. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good for Brooks.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Craig, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Jaren Jackson
Low
Jr.
percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates. The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
Outside Booker. Out to Craig. Shot clock at 5.
Grizzlies
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Pass to Brooks. Releases. Oh, denied by Durant.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations.
The 3 from Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Craig. Can they get it? Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
They get the rebound. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jr.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to Brooks. On the take. And Durant with the block. For 3, Booker. Offensive board. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
A versatile score. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Team foul.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Memphis ball.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Adams. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Booker. That one no good. Great D that time from Bane. Tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Memphis ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offense.
Score.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies
19.
building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. A big. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Jackson. It's tipped. Here's Adams. Reverses. Goes up again. Brooks from outside. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Kevin Durant.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Desmond Bane.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Durant inside. Pass to Craig.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
And Ayton pulls it down. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Jackson, right side. Pass to Adams. And stolen by Durant. To the paint. Craig, good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Adams with the ball. From deep, Bane. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Craig. Back to Durant. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. The three from Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Nice job by Desmond Bane, showing the quickness to stop and pop.
Got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis'
Grizzlies
ball.
ball.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And here's Morant. He takes it in. Drops in the layup for two. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Outside Craig. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Second team.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Here's Durant. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And the first one at the line is good.
Grizzlies.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon. You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Here for the Grizzlies. And both free throws good for Durant.
I mean, the versatility of KD is tremendous. There's really nothing this guy can't do.
Kennard outside. Out left to the wing. Five to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in
Memphis
the game.
needs to get off a shot. Clark. No good off the back of the rim. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Jones with the ball. Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. And Aiden pulls it down. Right side Durant. Now here's Booker. Outside Craig. Misses the three.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, was it amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponent.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Back to Clark. The rebound by Devin Booker. And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Defensive foul.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
Free throw is good from Durant. Here's Jones. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he lays it up and in.
Jones.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Clark. Shoots over Ayton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Memphis, Brandon Clark at the line for two.
He does not get the second one. Shot is up. And the miss. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin.
The end of the game.
To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to feel when I'm sitting here knowing this ain't real. Why in the world would I give my heart to you just to watch you throw it in the trash? I've been juggling so long, I don't think I can hold on. You the most. Now I'm sitting here with a black hole in my chest, a heartless, broken mess.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now you my con the carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. No. Your body, they make I see you low. Now you where they got fancy. Don't they do me, I get panty. Oh, no, 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 no.
Sit back. Back and enjoy this presentation of NBA. Basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. Brooks outside. Adams drawing the double team. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Off on the layup. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And here's Phoenix. Out left to the wing. Here's Craig. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
First team foul.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Brooks with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Here's Durant. And Durant with the jam.
This is how smart Durant is, able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Out of bounds, will go to the Suns.
Foul ball.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Paul surveying the floor. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Outside, Payne. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 5 to shoot. Poke loose. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Adams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's sent back by KD.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Outside, Dane. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 6. Pass to Craig. Ball's knocked loose. And they'll get another chance. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Brooks grabs the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Booker outside. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, he gets that one.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Outside, Payne. Brooks outside. And here's Morant. Good work defensively by KD.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Pass to Adams. Morant left side. And they double up Morant. Back to Adams. Outside, Payne. Here's Here's Morant. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Foul ball.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Jackson misses. On offense, here are the Suns. They've got a 13-2 run going. Pass to KD. Booker in the corner. Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Jaren Jackson.
And he makes both free throws. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Durant. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
With 1 on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Advice. David, thanks.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Back to Brooks. Rebound by the Suns. Outside, KD. Takes it inside.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Paul. And the layup falls. Paul's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And taken away by Paul. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Bane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range of his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Here's Craig. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Paul with the steal. All going up court. And Ayton throws it down.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Booker with it. All up top. 5 on the clock. A wide open look here for Craig. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Inside. Here's Jackson. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Now Paul. And it's Morant with the rebound. So it's the Grizzlies now. Craig with it. Guarded now by Jackson. KD looking around. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Bane with the bucket.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Pass to Bane. And here's Jackson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Now here's Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Craig. Over Brooks. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Outside for Durant. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Brooks with the bucket. Brooks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Booker in the corner. Trying to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Back to Brooks. And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Suns leading by 11. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Craig. Ball outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Morant scanning the floor. Got it. Good job in the low post.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And that does it for the first half of play. Suns ahead. They lead by
16. The Suns, 27.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Suns leading by 11. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Brooks right side. Pass to Morant. Outside, Bane. Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. High post, KD. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Craig. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
First team foul.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Here's Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Durant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Brooks outside. Outside, Bain. Right side, Jackson. And stolen by Booker. And Katie, here we go.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. To the middle. Here's Adams. Morant outside. Over Paul. And it's Morant missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. No good on the free throw. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
The shot's good from Paul.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Ayton. A second chance effort. Jackson misses. Phoenix leading by 12. Here's KD. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Adams drawing the double team. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Booker. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable sport.
There's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Timeout call, the Suns.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
No good on that one.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Here's Brooks. The offensive rebound. Adams. To the paint. And stolen by Ayton. Outside Durant. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Out to Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's KD. That one drops for him. 10 points for KD.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack of ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career. In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And Craig has it in the corner. Off target from outside. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Down by 12. And it's Durant with the rebound. Ayton inside. And the rejection by Jackson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Suns 23. The Suns 35.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. And they double up Morant. Pass to Brooks. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Suns leading by 12. Over in the corner, Paul. Pass to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Devin Booker.
It doesn't matter what you throw at him. Booker just finds a way to make it go in.
And it's Morant missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Durant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Durant puts it on the deck, good luck trying to stop him. Sometimes you gotta resort to just fouling.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Here's Craig. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Yes, that goes in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Jackson. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was only 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And Taylor Jenkins wants a timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Timeout. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. They're leading by 8. It's Durant on the wing. And Greg has it in the corner. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And then Morant cracks it in.
And man, when Morant put on the show, he's got such insane athleticism.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this thing over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And Craig has it in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Craig's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality. That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Here's KD. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Third team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
No good that time. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. In the corner, it's Bane. Memphis moving it around. Takes it off the glass.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Booker looking around. Outside for Durant. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Brooks. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now not. 9 points for Dylan Brooks. Here's the Suns with the ball. To the paint. Craig good. And the Suns lead by 9.
I like how Durant keeps all his options open, kicking the ball to another guy when he doesn't like what the pick and roll gets him.
Here's Booker. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Durant. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Craig. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The 3 from Morant. No good on the shot. So the Suns win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, Jay, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.
Put to sleep, punk and had them trick or treat. Bullet Victor sweet, I'm a god on my Greeks and your. If that stop the sweet, put a on his feet to take a goofy off the street. Recycle that, but it's me screaming free T till he free. Want a V, I need a fee. I don't know what they think was silly. I've been hard off the man. Sharon wanna. That drip really come from us, they just successful wannabes. The devil working overtime, but I'm so blessed I wanna sneeze. Nicholas from Flawless Diamond got my neck on antifreeze. My daughter took piano classes cause her family in the twisted. Let's get busy, I'm feeling dizzy. Free my that's in the ops, I can't forgive them. Stay on point like a prism. Silly clowns, I can't be with them. They be up my rhythm, what them bands, I'm here to get them. What they want, that's what Tony's gonna give them. I've been king since a little one. I ain't worried about a threat, cause how they know that I won't eat that like a digit in case get on 2 hands at you, cause I'm really trying to. Just because my name is Luke, that don't mean I'm trying to kick it. Don't know what it is about me that make get explicit. I know that these goofies, they know too, but won't admit it. Birds of a feather, you know how it go, that's why they clicking. They be switching, and the chicks that don't win. Always got my on me, even though I just be chilling. Like, is it broke my heart, and baby, I'm still healing. Getting that joint at the buzzer. And Scotty picking freaky women, acting naughty when they women. I'm on defense, but a beat, turn the old like the streets, and no prescription, huh? Twisty, let's get busy. I'm feeling dizzy. Free my that's in the ops, I can't forgive them. Stay on point like a prism. Silly clowns, I can't be with them. They be up my rhythm. What them bands, I'm here to get them.
Bye, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Memphis. Morant surveying the D. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Craig can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brooks. Bane inside the three-point line. Misses off the left iron. Left side, KD. Here's Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. It's Morant with the drive. That shot off. Nice defense from KD. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Second team foul.
Morant with it. On the wing, Brooks. Right side, Bane. Here's Jackson.
And this is something Durant has really improved over the years. A talented defender who can now guard multiple positions.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Here's Paul. Steven Adams making his last shot. Paul left side. A wide open look here for Craig. Phoenix no good that time either. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
He hits both from the stripe.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, here's Morant. And there it is for Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Paul with the 3. The offensive rebound. And Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And it's Morant missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
2 minutes.
Brooks outside. And they double up Jackson. To the middle. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Now Durant. Can't get it to fall.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And there's the call on Durant.
4th team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Durant.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Bane. Now Morant. Jackson down low. Durant with the steal. "34 seconds left in the first quarter. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by KD. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Morant. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Craig to the wing right side. Over Jackson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead.
12. The Grizzlies, 11.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Here's Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching
Jaren
KD
Jackson
and
Jr.
playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Booker inside. And Greg has it in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. Craig's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Brooks misses. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. On defense, the Grizzlies. Pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Who's ready for
Timeout called the Suns. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. Key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here is Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Craig. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Grant. And it's sent back by KD.
Chris Paul.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Jaren Jackson Jr. One shot.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Booker outside. This one for 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Outside for Jackson. Shoots the 3. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Back to Morant. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Craig. Ayton trying to break free. Some solid defense there from Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. Back to Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Second team foul.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
And it's Morant missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Here's Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. Wide open. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Brooks. Durant with some nice D.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
The Suns leading. There's 49 seconds left from the first half of basketball. A good look from Craig. And he overshot that one, missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Jaren Jackson hits both of them. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Morant. He's got 7. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So that'll be it for the first half.
Your Suns, 28, the Grizzlies,
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Paul. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack of Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And it's sent back by KD. Driving inside. And there's the call on Durant. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Ayton. Here's Craig. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Paul with the ball. He gets that one. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Laser focus by CP3. Takes the contact and still delivers the mail.
Brooks with the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
To the wing on the left. Here's Craig. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
First personal foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And here's Phoenix. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pass to Durant. And here is Craig. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Clock at 4. Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Craig. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jackson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I think you can tell Jackson Jr. is enjoying himself on offense, playing with a ton of energy.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
To the inside. Pass to Jackson. Inside. Here's Adams. And that one's good. Brooks has got his second basket.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And looking back at last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, and the feeling's mutual.
Assisted by...
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Durant inside. 9 points in the game so far. Trey good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Morant outside. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Ayton. Beyond the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And Adams with the slam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
And it's Ayton missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 11 points.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Pass to Craig. Outside for Durant. Back to Craig. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Durant inside. He's got 9. Paul, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter that he is having all. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Morant. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
Ja Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Right side Jackson to take the lead. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's KD. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. And they double up Morant. Adams' shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot. You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Brooks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Man, you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And the Suns call time. You look at Jaren Jackson. What a contribution.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. And we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Pass to Craig. Driving the lane. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
From Devin Booker.
Memphis leading. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Suns fans, here come your Suns Panthers. Suns fans, here come your Suns Panthers. Here they are, your Suns Panthers.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And he makes that one. KD's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
This is how smart Durant is. He's able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Morant. Home. Here's Craig. And they'll get another chance. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Craig's got 5 points now this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns. To the right side. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Morant. Brooks outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Jackson is doubled. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson's a low down low. Good luck stopping him.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson.
Suns
tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team. One more time, your Suns youth dance team.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns.
Remaining in the game.
They lead by 1. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Outside, Bain. Pass to Brooks. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Right side, Durant. .125 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Brooks. One-on-one here. And it's sent back by KD. And the rejection by Jackson. Bain looking around. And they double up Jackson. Back to Bain. Pocket 6. Here's Morant. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Ayton. And they get it back. It's Durant on the wing. They double team KD. Here's Ayton. A second chance effort. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And the activity he shows around the ground is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 3. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Money!
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Booker. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment